Well, good morning, Lupus Warriors all around the world, and welcome to another video brought to you by the Loris Lupus and Support Channel. Today is Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. On today's video, I wanted to talk with you briefly about grief. And as we know, and I've talked about this before, that grief is, experiencing extreme sadness due to a loss. And when we think about lupus, most people, they won't put those two together, lupus and grief. But lupus can cause grief. And so on today's video, we're going to talk about that. And what ways does lupus or can lupus contribute to a person experiencing grief? So let's talk about it. Grief, when we think of grief, is extreme sadness that can occur due to the loss of a person, an animal, or even the loss of a job. But grief can occur due to the loss of a previous way of life or a person's health status. And so, how does that come about? And how does that connect or coincide with lupus? Well, think about this. A person with lupus, they can grieve their previous way of life or the loss of their health in so many ways. The first way is they grieve the loss of the person they used to be. Sometimes with severe complications of lupus, there can be a loss of independence. And so a person will grieve their loss of independence. If you've ever had to take care of or, be a caregiver for an elderly person, it's very difficult because they will fight you tooth and nail to maintain their independence. They will, conflict will arise over when they want to take a shower or not, what outfit they should wear, the time of their doctor's appointment, if you should keep their medical cards, such as their Medicare or Medicaid cards. All of that will sometimes be a source of conflict. Even attempting to, let's say a person in their 80s or 90s, even, attempting to take away their driver's license can be a source of conflict. Sometimes when they've been told that they can no longer drive, they will defy you and will sneak out, get the keys, sneak out, and go and drive the car. And that can end up, causing a bit of a problem. But getting back to the experience of a lupus patient, again, their loss of independence, their loss of the social life, they can grieve the loss of their social life, their social status, the connections and relationships that they've developed in the past. They can grieve that, because they're no longer able to interact and do the things that they used to. They may not have the strength or the energy to go to family functions or even, stay the entire time at a family function. And so they grieve that. They're not able to socialize and visit and participate in all of the family activities. And so that can cause, grief to set in. Also, loss of expectations, loss of hope for the future. Now I've been diagnosed with this chronic illness in which there's no cure. And so all of my hopes for the future, my future plans, my future expectations, they're now all out the window. Another way that they can grieve, their previous life is they can grieve, again, their hopes and dreams for the future. And when it comes to grieving, the loss of health, again, that goes back to loss of energy and stamina. The things that they used to do so easily now is very difficult. They may have to reach out and ask someone for assistance or, the things that they could do without even thinking about it. Now it requires them to put more thought into it or schedule it, or things that would take a short amount of time now takes a longer time to complete those tasks. And so those are all the ways that lupus can cause grief in a lupus patient. Okay, I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, please take a moment to like and subscribe, share the video, and leave a comment in the comment section below. And I will talk to you all soon, my friends, on the next video. Oh, but before I go, make sure that you know that there is life after lupus and that God loves you with all of his heart. And he has a purpose and a plan and a destiny for your life that involves you showing up as you. And so I will talk to you soon on the next video. Take care. Have a fantastic Friday and a fantastic weekend. Bye for now, my loves.